What started off as an uncertain beginning pretty much sold me on the film by the end due to the final chase and action scene. Although Sabotage from 2014 feels like a B film overall, it does have some redeeming qualities. Let's start off looking at those redeeming qualities, the positives of this film, before we dive into the negatives. Starting it off with the cast. This film has a stacked cast. Obviously, we have the lead protagonist played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we also have the likes of Terrence Howard, Joe Manganiello, and Sam Worthington. Another positive of the film is its premise. We have a team of special ops who are led by Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, and as the runtime goes on, each character is being picked off. However, we don't know who is picking off these members. We do know that it is due to one of their missions where money went missing. Another redeeming quality that we have is the action. As I mentioned in my opening, we have the final action scene as well as a final chase scene where I truly believe that this film's strength relies on. Lastly, I have to mention the twist and reveal as well as the practical effects used for this film. But now on to the negatives. I feel, first of all, the writing at times was not the best. It felt very cheesy, very poorly written. Another thing was the pacing and the character work. The characters for this film, the ones that you're supposed to be rooting for, the ones that you're supposed to kind of be hoping survive, aren't very likable. So I think if the writers, I think those behind the scenes would have made these characters a little bit more likable, maybe it would have been a redeeming quality versus a negative. There were also some moments as I was watching this film where I was like, this feels like such a TV film. However, even though I'm calling this a B tier film, it's not as bad as The Expendables or films of that sort. I would say it's more of a top tier B film. However, I could totally see this film becoming a TV series. I think if they did this as a TV series where they allowed the story to breathe, where the pacing was a little bit better, I think this would honestly be a really good TV show. But I will end this video off with something positive. Although Arnie doesn't shine as he does, for example, in the Terminator films, he shines in this film in a different manner and he shows that he still has it. He's still a good actor. I think it just depends on who's directing him. Have you guys seen this film? What are your thoughts on it? Leave those thoughts in the comments. And as always, you guys, thank you so much.